Today we're gonna make a really, really simple, delicious summer pasta. So we're gonna use asparagus, which I have right here. It has a little bit of lemon, basil, garlic. This whole recipe only takes about 20 minutes. So what I recommend you do first, right now, when you're gonna make this, is get your water up to boil. I'm gonna use the Cecco. The Cecco is probably my favorite brand for the price. Gonna do this with a half a pound. You can easily scale this to a pound, 2 pounds, whatever. First thing we'll do is take about 3 cloves of garlic. And just slice the garlic really thin. I would use the juice of 1 normal sized lemon. This is a tremendous lemon here, so we probably need about half of this lemon. So you could use one of these zesters, or you can use like a microplane. If you get these long strands here, you can just kind of cut them up a little bit. See, what you can do with the asparagus, you can kind of snap it right there, and that's the part you don't want. That's like the hard part. Or you could just kind of cut them maybe 2 inches back. So do 2 cups worth like this. The asparagus is done, it's right here. Maybe a little bit more than 2 cups. Here's a lot of basil. I'm not gonna wet it now, but just give it a little rinse right before you're ready to serve it, and then just, you can chop it up, or you can do chiffonade, you can do really whatever you want. I'm gonna throw this in right at the end when the heat gets turned off. And one more thing, here's Parmigiano Reggiano cheese right here. This is a big block. You can cook the cheese in here with pasta water. You can, do a little flip for emulsification, or you can just serve it on at the end. I kind of like it on at the end more than mixing it in here. I like this pasta to be a little bit more on the lighter side. This is like strictly a personal preference thing though. If you want to put it in while you're cooking, do that. I just like to serve the block on the side for anybody who wants it. The asparagus and the garlic is only gonna take you 2 minutes. Get your pasta in, wait a few minutes before you start sauteing, and I'm gonna put in 2 tablespoons of kosher salt. You always wanna add your salt in right before you put the pasta in. Okay, so 2 tablespoons. And you can put in 3 tablespoons, it'll be fine too. Just put enough in. And put that pasta in, and then right away stir it so it doesn't stick. And you want to stir it probably for like 30 seconds to a minute. And then when we're ready to pull the pasta, we're not going to put it in a colander. We're just going to pull it wet. So we're going to take our tongs. Now, if you don't do that and you want to dump into a colander, make sure you save a lot of your pasta water, because there's no sauce in this pasta. It's just the pasta water and the olive oil combination, but you need enough pasta water. And ideally you're cooking on a real stove, regular 4-burner stove, not these 2 portables here, but I really want to show you, demonstrate it. It's been a while since I made a pasta dish like this. Probably the most popular one that I have of a quick one like this is the spaghetti with cherry tomatoes and basil. And that's like another kind of summer dish. That one is, 15, 20 minutes also. That's a really good one too. So the pasta is probably maybe 4 or 5 minutes away. I'm gonna heat this pan up to medium low. And we'll coat the bottom with olive oil, probably about a 1/4 cup to start. This is extra virgin. You can use regular. As long as at the end, if you finish with really good extra virgin, you'll be fine. And that's a good olive oil. It's from Costco. It's a Spanish extra virgin. It's really, really good. It's actually very close to this Frantoia here, which is one of my favorite olive oils. It has a very, very similar taste to it. And while your pasta's cooking, you can taste it, make sure that you're not overcooking or anything. You want to basically get it maybe even a little bit tartar than al dente, because we want to finish it in the pan for about 1 minute to 1.5 minutes. If you do what I just did and you put it in the pasta water, make sure you dry it off before you put it in the oil, or you're gonna have it bubbling and splashing. Let the garlic cook for about 1 minute until it gets the slightest golden. All right, that's looking good right there, and I'm gonna get all the asparagus in. Asparagus is gonna turn bright green, probably at about maybe 1 minute to 2 minutes of cooking, and that's pretty much all you need to cook it for. Pasta still needs a couple minutes. If you want hot pepper, you can add it now. I'm adding about a quarter teaspoon. My pasta's not done yet. I don't want to kill the asparagus. I'm turning it off, and I'll just pull it right off the heat, just so it doesn't have any residual, so doesn't get soft. Pasta is now almost done. So I'm gonna take a little bit of pasta water, put it right in there. You can turn the heat maybe to medium. It was on medium low. A little bit of salt. Keep your pasta water, you might need it. And this is very al dente, the pasta. You gotta let this cook in the olive oil, in the pasta water. Okay, it's a little dry. I'm gonna add a little bit of pasta water. Okay, and then you can start flipping it to emulsify. Give it a little bite, make sure it's done. Make sure it tastes good. Okay, when you're satisfied with it, turn it off. Add in the lemon zest and the lemon juice. Okay, and then just mix it around once more, toss once more, and just finish it with all the basil. Now that's really good. It doesn't need any more salt. If it's a little dry right now, you have all your pasta water, just add a little bit back in. Now I'm gonna add a little bit. And I'm gonna just put a little bit more of the olive oil on. I know it's great because I've made this one before. I don't know why it took me so long to make it for this channel. So like and share this, and I'll see you next time.